Hello guys, this is Sushant. So welcome to our channel, that is Sci Engineers. We are doing our random question videos based on our mathematics subject, wherein we are taking questions from different topics and discussing the solution and the tips on how to solve that particular question. Those people who are new to the channel, I would like to recommend them to go to the MHCET playlist, wherein we have videos for different topics in which we have revised the topics and also solved some sums which are based on that particular topic. Also, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and please share it with your friends, and please do comment and like our videos. So let's see our first question for today. So in this video lecture also we are going to see the questions which were asked in our first mock test. So this is one of them. So we have, if my phi cos 2 theta plus 2 cos square theta by 2 plus 1 equals 0, and my theta lies between minus pi and pi, then what should be my theta? Now in this, what I can do is I can change my cos square theta by 2 using the half angle formulas. So what I will be getting is this cos 2 theta, I'll be changing it to the double angle formula. So opening the brackets, I will be getting this as 10 cos square theta minus 5 plus cos theta plus 2. So that's going to be 10 cos square theta plus cos theta minus 3 equals 0. So what I have got is, this is my quadratic equation in terms of cos theta. So finding the roots of this particular equation, so I require my product to be minus 30 and my addition to be plus 1. So I'll be getting 5 cos theta plus 3 into 2 cos theta minus 1 equals 0. So solving this, I'll be getting it as a cos theta equals minus 3 by 5 and cos theta equals 1 by 2. So from this I'll be getting my theta as cos inverse of minus 3 by 5, and from here I'll be getting it as cos inverse of half. From this I know that my cos inverse of minus x is going to be pi minus cos inverse of x. So in this case it's pi minus cos inverse of 3 by 5, and my cos inverse of half is nothing but your value, that is pi by 3. So my theta will be having these two values, so you can check out in the option that's going to be in the D option. Moving to the next one, if my A bar is given by this and my B bar is given by this and they are collinear, then I have to find what is going to be my M and N. So for collinearity, I know that A bar will be equal to lambda B bar. So using this particular relation, I can get M I cap plus 2 j cap minus 3 k cap is equal to lambda, that is 3 lambda I cap minus 2 lambda j cap plus n lambda k cap. So comparing the coefficients, I will be getting it as m is equal to 3 lambda, 2 is equal to minus 2 lambda, and my minus 3 equals n lambda. From here I will be getting my lambda, so lambda will be equal to minus 1. From here I will be getting my m as minus 3 because I have got my lambda, and from here I will be getting the value of n, so that's going to be 3. So your m comma n is going to be minus 3 comma 3. So that should be your option A. Moving to the next question, we have the integral of 0 to pi by 2 of sin x plus cos x the whole square divided by 1 plus sin 2x dx. Now what you can do is, you can always recollect that whenever there is a root of 1 plus sin 2x, we can just apply that formula for my sin x plus cos x the whole square for 1 plus sin 2x, or if it is 1 minus sin 2x, it can be written as sin x minus cos x the whole square. So applying that thing over here, so I'll be getting it as integral 0 to pi by 2 sin x plus cos x the whole square divided by the root of, instead of 1 plus sine 2x, I'll be getting it as a sine x plus cos x the whole square. So because of the square and the root, the both of them nullify each other, and I'll be cancelling one of the terms from the numerator. So it's going to be integration of sine x plus cos x. So sine x integration is nothing but our minus cos x, and my cos x integration is nothing but sine x, and I have to find the limits for 0 to pi by 2. So if I substitute pi by 2 in this, it's going to be 0. For this, it's going to be 1. If I substitute 0, this particular thing is going to be 1, but it is minus and its lower limit is minus, so it's going to be plus 1. And for sine 0, it's going to be 0. So answer for this is going to be 2. So that's your C option. Moving to the next question, we have to find the shortest distance between the lines which are given to me. So let me consider the vector form of it. So it's going to be the a1 bar is equal to 1 to 1. b1 bar is going to be 1 minus 1 1. a2 bar is going to be 2 minus 1 minus 1. And my b2 bar is going to be 2 1 2. So I can use the formula for my shortest distance, that is d equals a magnitude of box product of a1 bar minus a2 bar comma b1 bar comma b2 bar divided by magnitude of the cross product of b1 bar cross b2 bar. So this particular formula you have to just remember. So for this box product, what we have to do is we have to find the determinant. So it's going to be determinant of the terms, that is a1 bar minus a2 bar. So a1 bar minus a2 bar is nothing but the corresponding subtraction. So it's going to be 1 minus 2, so that's minus 1. 2 minus of minus 1, that is 3. And 1 minus of minus 1, that is 2. b1 bar will be as it is, that is 1 minus 1 1, and b2 bar is 2 1 2. So we have to find this particular determinant. So that's going to be minus 1 into minus 2 minus 1, minus 3 into 2 minus 2, and plus 2 into 1 plus 2. So that's going to lead to, this is going to be 3, this is going to be 0, plus this is going to be 6. So that's 9. Next, finding the b1 cross b2. So b1 cross b2 is I, j, k. The b1 terms, that is 1 minus 1 1, 2 1 2. So that's going to be I into minus 2 minus 1 plus j in minus 1 j into 2 minus 2. And for my k, it's going to be plus k bar into 1 plus 2. So that's basically nothing but minus 3i and plus 3j. I need to find the magnitude of it because it's the modulus of that which is asked. So finding that thing, it's going to be nothing but root of 3 square plus 3 square. So that's going to be nothing but 3 root 2. So my d is going to be nothing but 9 divided by 3 root 2. So it's going to be 3 by root 2 as the shortest distance. So if you check for that option, so it's going to be 3 by root 2. So that's your option C. Moving to the next question, we have to find integration of 1 upon 2x plus log of x raised to x dx. What you need to do is, it's quite simple. So it's going to be integration of 1 upon 2x. Now my log of x raised to x, I will be writing it as x into log x. So if I take the x common, I will be having 1 upon 2 plus log x into dx by x. So what you can see, if I substitute 2 plus log x as some variable t, then its derivative is going to be log x derivative is 1 by x dx. so its derivative is present over here. So it's going to be the derivative divided by the function. So that's answer is going to be log of 2 plus log x. So your option is going to be nothing but your B option. Moving to the next one, if my binomial distribution is n is equal to 4 and p of x equals 0 is 16 by 18, then I have to find what is going to be the probability at x equals 4. So they have given me n is equal to 4. I require to find my success probability. For that they have given me p of x equals 0. So substituting the value, that is my p of x equals 0, using the formula it's going to be nc0 into p raised to 0 into q raised to n minus 0. So substituting the n value, it's going to be 4c0, p raised to 0 is 1, q raised to 4, and this particular thing is 16 by 81. My 4c0 is nothing but 1, then q raised to 4. So my q raised to 4, I can write it as 2 raised to 4 into 3 raised to 4. So my q is nothing but 2 by 3. So my p will be 1 minus q. So that's going to be 1 by 3. So when they're asking me what is going to be probability of x equals 4, so using the formula again, it's going to be nc4, my p raised to 4 and q raised to 0. So nc4, for this my n is 4, so it's 4c4. So 4c4 is nothing but value 1, and p raised to 4 I have just found out that it is 1 by 3. So it's 1 by 3 raised to 4. So that's going to be 1 by 81. Taking up the next question, we have to find the general solution of this equation, that is 2 sine square x plus root 3 cos x plus 1. So now what you see is that there is a cos x present over here. So you need to convert this sine square x into cos square x using the standard identity. So you will be converting it as 2 into 1 minus cos square x plus root 3 cos x plus 1 equals 0. So opening the bracket, it's going to be 2 minus 2 cos square x plus root 3 cos x plus 1 equals 0. So 2 cos square x minus root 3 cos x minus 3 equals 0. So what you have is you require that the product is to be minus 6 and the addition is to be minus root 3. So I'll be getting the value as cos x equals root 3 and cos x equals minus root 3 by 2. Now from this I cannot take my cos x equals root 3 because root 3 value is going to be something which is going to be greater than 1. So I have to ignore this. So I have to concentrate on this. My cos x is equal to cos of 5 pi by 6. So using my standard form, I will be getting my x equals n pi, that is a 2n pi plus minus 5 pi by 6. So that's your option C. Moving to the next one, we have been given this particular matrix and I need to find my A inverse. So first thing what I need to do is first I have to find whether it's going to be existing or not. So let's find the determinant. So determinant is going to be 2 into 0 into 2. So that's a 0 minus 2 into a 2 minus 4 plus 1 into, it's going to be 1 minus 0. So that's going to be minus 4. This is going to be plus 4 and plus 1. So it's not equal to 0. So basically it's going to exist. So now what you can see is your determinant is equal to 1 and my A inverse is nothing but adjoint of A divided by the determinant of A. So determinant anyway in this case it's 1, it's you have to just find the adjoint of it. So finding the adjoint of A. So my adjoint of A is nothing but the transpose of a cofactor matrix. So what you have to do is, if I want to find the first element I have to concentrate on this and I have to find the cofactor of this particular determinant. So for that I need to find the determinant of this. So it's going to be a 0 into 2, that's a 0, and minus 2. So I'll be getting the first element as minus 2. Then next I will be concentrating on this particular element. So that's going to give me a 2 into 2, that's a 4, and a minus 2. So that's going to be the value, that is 2. Next I will be finding this particular element. So that will be a 2 into 0, that's a 0, and minus 2, so that's going to be a minus 2. So what you have done over here is you have quite eliminated your C option, and you can now choose between A, B, and it can also be your D, because none of them is very much a bad thing in this case. Otherwise it would have been quite easy to solve this particular question. So now once you have got the diagonal elements, what you need to do is you need to find the extremes of it, because if you just check out, the extremes are quite placed in a different fashion. So if you go for the extremes, you require this particular element. So this particular element is going to go in this element. So if you want to find the cofactor of this element, it's going to be 1 into 1 and minus 0. So that particular element will be placed over here. Now let us find the cofactor of this. So that's going to be 2 into 2, that's a 4, and 4 minus 0. So that's going to be a 4 over here. So you can quite eliminate your A option now, because it can be a B option, because the placement is quite right. Now what you have to do is you have to check whether this particular things are present or not. So for that you need to check, if you want to find this particular element, you need to concentrate on this element. Concentrating on this element, you will be getting a 2 into 2, that's a 4, and minus 1, so that's a 3. But since it is a cofactor, this particular element is your first row, second column. So that's a minus 1 raised to 2 plus 1, that's a 3. So it should have a minus sign. If you just look out for all the elements which we have written prior to this, the elements were raised to a even power. So that's why it was not of any concern what the whether it's going to be a minus or a plus with multiplied with the minor of the matrix. So we are getting this minus 3. So we have confirmed this particular element. Now moving to this particular element. So if I want to find this element, I need to find cofactor of this particular element. So that's going to be a 1 into 2 and a minus 2 into 2. So 1 into 2, it's 2, and minus 2 into 2, that's a minus 2. So it's going to be a plus 2 which will be present over there. So I'll be writing it as plus 2. So till now it's the same matrix I'm getting. So you can just go for that option B. Moving to the last question, we have to find integration of this thing. So you can see that it's a UV rule. So I need to find what is going to be my derivative term and my integration term. So obviously my derivative term should be my x cube term, and my integration should be my e raised to minus x term. So derivative of x cube, it's going to be x square, 3x square, or 6x and 6 and 0. E raised to minus x, it's going to be minus e raised to minus x, e raised to minus x, minus e raised to minus x, and e raised to minus x. So using the arrow method, plus minus plus minus. So you'll be having e raised to minus x with a minus sign into x cube, a minus of 3x square e raised to minus x, a minus of e raised to minus x into 6x, a minus of e raised to minus x into 6. So you can take the minus e raised to minus x common. So inside it's going to be x cube plus 3x square plus 6x plus 6. So you need to find this particular function itself, because in the question it is asked f of e raised minus e raised to minus x f of x. So you need to find f of x. So your f of x is going to be nothing but your option D. So guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope I was able to help you in your studies for your mathematics. So only couple of days of remaining. Please don't go into the panic mode. Please keep yourself calm, and you have to just recollect whatever you have learned for the whole month. People who are new to the channel, please subscribe to our channel. Please do like our videos, and please do share with your friends the videos which we have done. After your MHTCET examination, we will be discussing about what are the different fields of engineering and how to choose them, and how to fill up the cap round forms whenever those are going to come. We also will be doing videos which will be for your first year engineering subjects. So please stay tuned for that, and please subscribe, and please comment below, so that it also inspires us to do more videos and help you in your studies. So till then, keep watching, keep learning, and happy learning. So take care, bye, and all the best.